let's get this thing rocking here. So this right here is very interesting. That's not good. All right. We're back at yesterday's wick here. I want to see a reversal right here at 10 a.m. in 1 hour. $9.55 specifically, I want to see a reversal around Dixie, and then we're going to see reversals on all pairs here because we're at like pullback zones. Okay, if there's no reversal here, if there's a break, then Dixie's most likely going to come, at least from my perspective, back up here to even this high. Most likely this high here. This thing already hit the extension of where I thought price was gonna go. Another one for the books. Okay. So, you see how beautiful that is? That's literally... ten thousand points here. Okay, so what am I looking at next here? I mean, with the Asian range that this thing is going to create, this thing is looking like bullish. Still bullish. It's still creating higher highs here. Even internal structure, it hasn't broken. I mean, internal structure, we still have these areas here being very much respected here. Give me 1 second. What happened to my other area? Even these areas here, you see that? It's very much respecting even internal structure here. You know? Where you got the swipe of liquidity here. This looks optimal for a buy. This looks optimal for a buy. It looks optimal for a buy. See that? Right there. You got what? You got structure here. Fundamentals. The job market is actually doing better than expected. You see that? Good for markets. That's very much bullish, so that gives us some more good directional buys here. So you have structure, you have fundamentals, you have the Asian range. We just need now the right time, and we need that institutional candle. gonna wait till 10 a.m. but this looks optimal here. It looks optimal. Now obviously Dixie here needs to just swipe liquidity and that's it. If Dixie breaks that, then obviously it kind of invalidates it. But hey, it is what it is.
That's what I'm looking at with S&P.
Let's look at Nas here to see if we can get some confluence. Confluence is always key. Nas, I think, would go a little bit lower here. Then see some movement to the upside. Let's look at Russell. Wow, Russell's all different types of lost here. That wick. This can be interesting. Fill that gap, so you're gonna get that pullback here for sure. Either here, 10 a.m., or you break that, we're coming back down here. Keep that in mind, guys. Only reason I say that is because the VIX looks like it's about to fully fill. There we go. Gold VIX looks like it's pulled back. Let's look at 10-year yields. I don't like that 10-year yields are going there, but 10-year yields are coming here. Yields are coming here. Yeah, 10-year yields are coming here. 4.15 most likely. Technically, this is an optimal buy entry for gold, but I'm a bit conflicted. Only reason why is because we're still in order flow. You see this? This is order flow here. You see that? We're still in order flow. Okay. This is bullish order flow. With an internal break. So the one thing I don't like is we broke the Asian range to the downside. So structures on our side, fundamentals might be Asian range, not on our side. We might get an institutional candle and timing. We might see if that works. And 4 out of 5, technically 6 that I always look for. This thing's already breaking. You see that? That right there. Let's look at the 4 hour. I mean, internally, I can tell you confidently that it did break to the upside. It broke the previous low in order flow. I can tell you that confidently. Like this right here, that made this new lower low. It did break structure here. So you see that just on a structure level, we broke. Okay? Oh my god, hold on. Let me move this over here so it's not that sloppy. I've always said I wanted to see gold here. I really want to see gold here. This is my buy. The buy that I want to take as a swing. There's a possibility that we're going to have a turn here though. There is a possibility. So I'm going to wait at 10 a.m. to take the trade. To see the execution. The one thing is this. We haven't broken structure here, which is good. It means we're not going lower. 1 hour. You could say we broke this order block. Yeah, technically. Technically we did. But we haven't broken this low. So if there's a possibility of a turnaround, I'm gonna find it right now. The only possibility, because this is breaking, is here. But to be honest, this looks like it's going to sell off more than it's going to buy. You see that? Right now is the time to get into SPX. SPX looks good here. Let me. This right here is more of a sell than a buy for gold. You could watch it here. I'll tell you guys this. This is what you could do. You could kind of adjust here. Tight stop. At least what I'm gonna do. Probably look at it here. This thing's gonna fall. But most likely, this thing is going to most likely head to the downside. Even with that break of structure, there's a big possibility this thing is going to move to the downside. I just see it still in order flow. It hasn't created a lower low, so even with that lower low, it'd have to happen here. But nothing's turning around price, so there's nothing holding price even here. You see that? What's holding price here? Maybe this? Maybe that little indecision here? I'm more bearish right now. By the way that it looks, I'm way more bearish. It even broke the Asian range here. I would adjust. This is what I would do. Something like this here. If you really want to, check 10 a.m. if it's there. If not, we're moving down. This thing is going to most likely move like that. And then move down here. That's where I'd want to stack. But if we do get a rejection here, that's a possibility. But this area is what I'm targeting. This here looks like it's breaking. Who knows? I could be wrong. It could make a full-blown swick recovery. And the other possibility is that we don't break here and we start moving to the upside. That's a big possibility too. But it looks like it's breaking price. If it breaks this price here, there's nothing that respects this. And even this order block here, I could see that easily broken on a 10-minute. Why? Because it doesn't hold that well. There's a wick. This right here, this order block doesn't hold well because it's really just a wick. You see that? You go on the 1 hour or the 1 hour and 2 hour, it's just a wick. Prices don't hold well on wicks, on internal structure. So I could easily see this break and go towards this area that I'm looking at. That's my opinion on all this here. Alright, let's look at GU. GU literally did that. Went here last night, jumped up, mitigated, switched downward here. What's my opinion still with GU? This whole thing is already invalidated, actually. This area has already been targeted. I wanted to find a stronger pullback, but there is no pullback here. Huge rejection at that side here. Will GU go higher? Most likely not after this break. After that break, GU is coming back down here. Let me delete some of this stuff here. After that break, this break right here and this break over here, GU's coming down here. Coming back down to these lows here. It's coming here. Just based on external, this thing is turning around completely. Wave 1, wave 2. We have one more wave down here to wave 3. I see sells here. These are the areas I'm looking to buy. This is sell zones here. Let's look at Bitcoin here. Did it break? Did it break? No, it didn't break. It never broke. Retraced, pulled back, extension to the upside. Hit the 1.427, 1.27 right here. Yeah, it did. That pullback. Yeah, 1.27. It's going to extend most likely to 118. Like we talked about. It's going to extend here. This thing is resilient. Bitcoin is very, very resilient right now. It's shocking. Very resilient. Very, very resilient. Jupiter's finally running. Micro looks like it's going to lift off here. Filling in the gap. Coinbase is filling in the gap. Coinbase is very much bullish. My eyes, Coinbase is bullish. I'm in a little bit of scary territory here because this thing right here is about to top off here. The total cryptocurrency market cap's about to top off. Solana is already near all-time highs. But Jupiter and some of these other pairs haven't moved at all, which is interesting to me. Okay, guys, so this is what I'm looking at. I'm going to just show you guys. I'm going to give you guys the official trades for today. Gold's going to move down here. Most likely it's going to break. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to look for buys, but I'm not taking a buy here with gold, to be honest. This is way more bearish to me than bullish. If I do see a move around here at 10 a.m., this is what I'm going to do. I'll probably go into some buys. SPX is a buy, most likely, in my eyes. The way that I'm going to trade it is I'm going to go into a buy right around this zone here and wait a bit more around 10 a.m. And then, obviously, VIX looks good. This looks good. I mean, no, gold volatility looks okay. 10-year yields look like they're moving higher here, but they're going to probably mitigate. So this is what I'm looking at. GU most likely is going to come here. It's going to buy back around this zone is my eyes. In my eyes is what I'm thinking. Most likely going to buy back from here. But it's more bearish than it is bullish. I mean, it's been breaking structure here. Broke structure here, broke structure here. You know? You have two structural points of like breaking structure. So BOS here on the 4 hour. BOS over here. So we're bearish here. This thing is going to pull back and then sell off most likely over here. And then with Bitcoin, man, I wanted to see a break yesterday here. If I had seen a sell, like a break close here, I would have sold this. I'm a lot more bearish than I am, to be honest. I have more of a bearish bias just because the job market, I think people are overestimating the rate cuts, but I think more rate cuts are coming. And to be honest, I'm probably going to go on that side here. And buy into the sentiment of, hey, more rate cuts, more rate cuts, more rate cuts. Right? Buy into that sentiment by being in Coinbase. All right, guys, that's kind of my breakdown here. Coin still in it. MSRT still in it. Yeah. GU bearish. I'm gonna look for a pullback for a sell here, but most likely we're gonna come back down to these zones. Gold, you guys know what my thoughts are on that already. SPX, you guys have my thoughts on SPX already. All right, appreciate y'all.